How do you white balance against that? You have to have your hand on the button, so when somebody does say something clever, you're ready to go. And it's not, oh, do that again.
Well, it's already recording.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Well, that was
Well,
clever.
the music. You gotta start the music at the right time.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the Outer Belt. I'm Patrick, and you know my friends.
Chili.
Buttermilk.
Eric.
Zucchini bread.
And Jerry.
Oh, welcome back to Season 4, Episode 1 of the Outer Belt. We are here to engage you and to entertain you and to inform you and to...
Fade out the music. That's what we're here to do, and we did it. All right, success.
Yay.
That's a wrap.
It's
That was
officially
fun.
it's
All right.
officially off. So hold on. How do I do this again? I don't remember anything about this place.
Oh, it's been a minute.
It's been so long.
Why has it been a minute? What have you been up to?
I have done so much. What have I done? When were we here last? April? No, June. April.
June, I think.
June? April? June?
Mid-June.
Mid-June.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I haven't done much at all.
No, not much at all.
What have you done?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that, but not a whole lot of anything.
Yes, your performance review will reflect that.
I know it will. I got to work on that. I got to bump that up. How much time do I have before that comes out?
Tomorrow.
Turn my game. All right. Well, I guess this is the last episode of the Outer Belt I'll be on because I'll be terminated tomorrow.
Not terminated.
Oh,
You will still
corrected.
exist.
Corrected. I'll be put on the PIP.
That'll be your first warning.
No.
Or
Yeah, it won't. It
maybe
won't be.
not.
It won't be.
No, it really won't be. No.
That's funny.
No.
Oh, she doesn't know you at all.
She doesn't. She doesn't.
Oh, no, I had a great summer break. Went and did a lot of stuff. Went to Europe. I was gonna say Italy, but that's not right at all, is it?
It's not.
Went
Not unless
to
I was slept through the whole thing.
went to Europe. Brought
Europe.
some friends. Had some fun, and I remember some of it. Got to celebrate Bastille Day
Yes.
in Paris.
That was pretty cool.
How did you know?
I heard about it.
Oh,
Saw
okay.
pictures.
Yes, it was almost like you were there.
It was almost like I was there. I've never seen pictures that look so real before.
Well,
Like you could reach out and touch a French person.
we.
Reach out on a table and grab a baguette with butter, and I actually could taste it. I've never
yes.
had that experience
Yeah.
before.
Well,
I actually was able to taste it.
You should have seen
Yeah.
the produce
The produce was pretty darn amazing
from the photos.
from the photos.
Yes.
I mean, the cherries were huge.
Huge.
They were not cheap.
They-
They were huge.
But they were like apples.
They were. They really were big.
They were pretty
They were
in the pictures.
in the pictures. So no, half of us went to Europe for a brisk 2-week
A holiday.
holiday. We did not see Madonna.
We did not.
No.
I know. Melissa
She was there, though.
She was.
I know.
She was in Europe.
She was on the streets.
In Europe. And Europe is such a small place
I
that
know.
you thought we'd
Yeah,
run
you
into
thought
her.
you'd run into her
I
somewhere.
know.
Yeah.
It's funny that she didn't say where in Europe she would be. It's
I
like,
know.
where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Yeah.
Where in the world is Madonna? But no proof this time of her. But no, so we went, flew out there, did 2 days, 3 days, 2 days, 3 days, 2 nights, I think is what it was, in Dublin, Ireland.
It was like 36 hours.
It was like 36 hours. So what is that? A day and a half?
There were 2 nights.
Day and a half.
There were 2
and
nights.
3 days. But it was
Yes.
36 hours that we were actually on the ground.
Yes, it was pretty fast paced. It
Yeah.
was a lot of fun.
It was.
As y'all know, obviously I'm a little bit Irish, and so it's always great to go back and be with my people.
You a little bit Irish, a little bit rock and roll.
Yes. Guess I don't know what that means. So I
Isn't
do
that
use.
a song? I'm a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll, or something like that.
I don't know.
Mhm.
Maybe I use Irish
Yes.
Spring. Does that help?
That make you more Irish?
I think so.
Okay.
So we left there, flew to Paris, as you
Paris,
may have
yes.
gathered by the Bastille Day thing. Did not know we were there for Bastille Day until we were physically there.
Yeah.
Actually, it was the flight over. I was reading through the
In-Flight
in-flight
magazine, yeah.
and they were like, European celebrations happening or whatever. And it was like Bastille Day, and I was like, huh. And I looked at the date, and I'm like, that's in 2 days. And so I thumbed through, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we're actually gonna be here for that is their liberation from Louis the 14th.
Yeah, I think so.
And it is it's quite the spectacle.
It was a lot of pomp and circumstance.
A lot of pomp and
It
circumstance.
was pretty cool.
Fireworks flying off the Eiffel Tower. They had fireworks flying off the land, which, by the way, just a tip: if you're going to do fireworks, don't do them next to the Eiffel Tower because fireworks don't go that high. So the fireworks looked a little unimpressive next to the monumental
Yes.
1,000-foot iron
Yeah.
structure.
Vince and I were up and at breakfast for their air flyover before their parade.
Oh yes,
That was really cool.
Yeah.
They had some really big ones, and then they had smaller jets that were releasing blue
tear
and
gas.
red, or
Oh,
their flag colors, and that was really neat.
Louis the 16th.
Louis XVI.
Yeah.
I was up early enough to watch the recap
Yes.
on Facebook.
Yeah. It was pretty neat.
That's like when you get up on New Year's Day and you catch the replay of the
Yes.
the Rose Parade.
Or Thanksgiving. I used to always get up as a kid and we'd watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, right, in New York City. And now it's like, all right, show me the 5 best
Yeah,
floats,
exactly.
and if there's a performance that's like incredible, I'll see that.
Mhm.
Outside of that, I'm not getting up
I'm
on
good.
Thanksgiving on my
Yeah.
day off to 6 a.m. a parade. And it was worse because the further west you go, like for us, we're an hour behind New York City time, but for you, Vince,
Yeah, it
like
was 3
growing up in
hours.
California,
6
you
in the morning. Never saw it.
never saw it.
Never saw it.
Did you ever check Facebook the next morning?
No, I didn't. I was then and still am not a big fan of Facebook,
Oh,
so I didn't bother.
I could see that. I could certainly see that. We did that. Hung out in Paris for several days, and it was really absolutely just gorgeous. I love Paris. It's one of the few places that we've been that I did not think I would like, and then now we've been there a couple times. It's like it's everything you think it would be.
Yeah.
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 It's I always thought tourist trap. They're gonna be stuck up. As an American, it's gonna be difficult because that's what we're taught. Like, oh, French hate Americans, and you get there, and the people in general are nice, and the city's clean, and the food is stellar.
Yes.
The food was
Yes.
great. I mean, just absolutely great.
Yes, it is.
And I don't even mean like necessarily the high-end restaurants. I mean like the city cafe that's on the corner.
Yeah.
Great.
Better.
Excellent.
Oh, the butter.
Butter makes everything better.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You get the butter, and it's got the salt crystals on top. It's already salted butter, but
Yeah.
then they salt the salted
Extra
butter.
salt.
Yeah. Yeah. So we did that. Then went to London, which was actually the whole reason we went there. And we went to a show.
We did go to a show.
There is a rum show that happens in London. And we talked about going to it for several years now. And when the tickets popped up for sale and they were still available, it's one of
Yeah.
those things where the show pops up and it sells out immediately. And we were able to score tickets. We were like, let's make it happen. So we made a whole thing of it. And that was very cool. I don't know, or didn't at the time know a lot about rum. I'm definitely a bourbon person, if y'all haven't figured that out. And it was a fascinating show, just learning about how different islands in the Caribbean or in mainland England,
Yeah.
or Great Britain, I
Or-
should say,
Or France or the United
France,
States.
or South Africa,
Yeah.
or like there's so many places, Australia
Yeah.
that make rum, and then they all do it so differently. Just kind of experiencing that, it was really, really cool. Just getting to see all these different people, and these people like
They're
are
passionate.
they're obsessed.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
passionate's a very nice word.
Yeah.
So it was good. It was a good time, good hang. Did a couple days of that, and I love that they gave you all the bottled water you wanted.
Yeah.
And they had recycling and everything. They
Yep.
did the cardboard box water too. So if you're, a lot of people don't like plastic bottles because it's not nearly as recyclable as we're kind of told it is. But the cardboard bottles are completely recyclable, and it was really cool to see them be responsible like that, I guess
Yeah.
you'd
Yeah.
say.
Crackers.
Crackers, obviously, if you're sampling rums, you need a little
Little
carbs.
palate cleanser.
And carbs.
Yeah, and,
And carbs.
and carbs.
So it was nice that they were responsible. Like, if no one really got crazy, because I was nervous. Anytime I go to like a show, like we went to Bourbon Fest, we talked about that before on the podcast. You always are concerned about, like, all right, Pete, you're sampling a bunch of different liquors.
Sure.
That can certainly get out of control. But this place was everybody there was proper, and no one got drunk, no one got whatever. It was a very fun. And everybody was on their best behavior. I don't know how to
It
put
just
that.
was good.
It was, yeah. So I'm sure if that.
I think the people that went were passionate about rum as well.
Yes.
Not just the people putting it on and bringing their product,
Oh, and
but
we.
the attendees,
Yes. Well,
such as ourselves.
we show up and we're all like in t-shirts and shorts, kind of like what I'm wearing right now. And so if you're listening to this, I'm wearing a t-shirt and shorts. But there's people there like with their flowery tropical shirts
Yeah.
on, their Hawaiian shirts and everything,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, I didn't think about
Yeah.
that. Like, duh. Why didn't we bring our flowery shirts or whatever? But no, it was a great time. And
It was a good time, educational.
yes,
Got to try some stuff that we can't get here. I really enjoyed myself.
yes.
I really did.
And so if you don't know, Cuba is a huge producer of rum. They produce some of the best in the world. And obviously being American, we can't get it here. So they had a few Cuban rum producers that were there.
Yeah.
And being able to try their products, it's like, it was pretty
good.
amazing.
Pretty awesome.
So, but yeah, outside of that, just spent a few more days in London, went back to our favorite pie place.
Yeah.
What-
Yes.
It's a pub outside of Harrods. You know, Harrods, the big giant department store. There's a place there that sells these pies that are just
Kind of like a shepherd's pie.
yes, but the gravy,
It's good.
Yeah.
oh,
Really good.
it's
Really
so
good.
good.
It is very good.
Yeah.
I think the crust on them is good too. In the gravy, of course.
Yeah, and the meat's like extremely flavorful. They don't give you enough meat. I think that's their only like negative. If you're like I want like 6 or 8 ounces of meat in my pie, you'll be disappointed because it's
Yes.
like 3 ounces of meat, so it's not much. But it's just so tasty.
Yeah.
And it's a cool spot. It's a cool hang. Like, it's so different than an American establishment. You know, you've got these. It's a British pub, proper British pub. So there's no parking anywhere at all near it. It's only walk-up access. And then when they get busy, which they weren't this time, they were really slow because we were there at a weird time. But when they are really busy, you see people just outside of the pub,
Yeah.
just standing next to like
The pubs all have like small tables outside along the wall.
Like a
Like a-
bar, like a bar
Like
shelf.
a bar shelf.
our
yeah.
ledge or
Or
something.
a ledge,
Yeah.
exactly. Not this table, a ledge or a bar shelf, and people hang out outside and
Yep.
have a
Or
pint.
just stand on the sidewalk
Yeah.
next to the building.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And their laws on smoking are a lot looser than ours. So although they're not smoking in the pub, they can just step right outside the door. And I
Mhm.
mean like right outside the door. Like, you know how in America we have the 30, 50, 80 feet away from the door before you can
Right.
smoke?
No.
They don't have that.
No.
They're like being mostly out of the threshold of the door.
As long as you're poofing outside, you're fine.
Sure.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like it's cold outside. You can
Very
actually just
true.
open the door, just blow your smoke out, and then close the door, and you're fine. Like they're just, it's very different rules. But the food's fantastic, and so yeah, that was fun. I can't think of anything else crazy that happened on that trip.
We went back to the Cuban restaurant twice.
Oh my gosh, we discovered a Cuban restaurant. Cuba's the theme. A Cuban restaurant in over there. I would say like Miami Cuban.
Yes.
Would you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I
I don't.
agree.
I don't think it was like. So those y'all don't know, Eric and I, we actually went to Havana, 2016, 17, somewhere around there, and got to really hang out, explore, and eat their food and enjoy their culture. Back when it was still legal, we weren't there. We didn't do the like jump to Mexico and then illegally jump in the country. We were there legally for a couple days, but we did get to try their food and their cuisine. It's very different than the Cuban restaurants. Like they don't have a Cuban sandwich at all. It just
Right.
doesn't
Doesn't
exist.
exist.
But this place had a Cuban sandwich that was unbelievably
Their
delicious.
cubano was good. Their bread was good.
Yes, so soft.
But I think that's because the bakery next door was probably making it
Well,
for him. It was really good.
whatever you got to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good.
Yeah. I got I got a slow roasted pork dish, and it came with rice and beans, and I ended up mixing all of it together and making this like black bean and rice, not stew because it wasn't wet, but it was
You-
fire.
you
It was
enjoyed it.
so good.
It's really good.
And then they had the plantains. Oh.
Yeah.
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 So if you are going to London anytime soon and you're like, I need to hit these places up, drop us an email. We'll be happy to share our favorite restaurant picks in the city. If you want the best beef Wellington you ever had, we know where that's at too.
Mm-hmm.
We are certainly out there to hook you up and help you out. But no, it was a really great trip. It was very fast. I mean, I know we said 2 weeks, but all of that in 2 weeks, it was go, 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 go,
It
go.
was.
It was not super relaxing. There were moments
Yeah.
where it was kind of relaxing, but there was one moment where we literally speed walked 2 miles.
Yeah, it was a long way. Because we didn't plan for Bastille Day to have roads closed down.
Yeah.
Our entire bridges.
So yeah, the bridge
Oh.
was closed down, and had we walked across the bridge, it would have been 10 minutes. But you had to walk down one side of the river to the bridge that was opened, across the bridge, and then back up the other side of the river to get where we were going.
Out and
It
about
was
and around.
And we
and
were
on Cobble Street Road,
and
which is lumpy.
and it was to a theater show, and so we're all dressed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in the
Yeah.
we're in the fancy shoes that have 0 insoles.
Yep.
And
They
like
weren't
just
walking shoes, that's for sure.
oh
No.
yeah, it was and there was a moment there where it was like, how badly do we want to see this show?
That was fun
Well,
though.
and you said that normally when the show starts, they close the doors. You don't
Correct.
get in. I think they understood because we were a little bit late, and there were others that came after us
Yes.
that were still allowed to come in. So I think they understood that with that bridge being closed,
was a
and all the
little
roads
off.
being closed, and people were choosing their spot to watch fireworks early in the afternoon.
Yes.
Oh, I'm
Fireworks
sure.
weren't until 11 p.m. They were choosing their fireworks spots early in the afternoon. So not only were we just out there power walking to get there, we were power walking through crowds of people
Yes.
making our way to the theater.
Well,
so.
and I do love the French for this reason of like they are like they're claiming their spots. So in America, you claim your spot, and you just kind of like sit there mad until the time comes. Not the French.
No.
They had a picnic basket. They
Mhm.
had 6 bottles of wine.
Yep, were
They had
prepared.
charcuterie.
Yeah.
Like they were having a blast.
They had
And
a
it's-
great day.
and the scene, I mean, like you're on the Seine River, which is gorgeous. It's a beautiful river. It runs right through the heart of Paris, so you're kind of constantly going back and forth across it, no matter what you do.
Yes.
And so they're just on the riverbanks,
Mhm.
just like this is where we're parking ourselves. And can I
Mhm.
have a little more baguette or a little more prosciutto, perhaps? Like they're just living it up. It was very cool to see, like how they do it versus us. Like when we do the 4th of July deal, it's all right. Let's go fight the crowd and try to get on top of the parking garage to watch the fireworks. It's just such a different experience.
Yeah, it was different.
But I tell you, our saving grace really, truly was Eric, and thank you so much, Eric, for
Holland Tush.
for getting us over there. He actually ran ahead and literally ran ahead and went to the theater and was like, they hadn't quite closed the door. He got there right before they closed, and he was like, I got 3 more people coming. Can you please hang tight for us? And so they're like, yeah. So we got there, and we told them we were actually with, they knew exactly who we were with and went right to their table. It was so dark in that theater,
Oh,
though.
very dark.
I smacked
Very dark.
I ran into someone so hard. I didn't see him at all, and just my right side of my body just body checked someone, and I felt so bad. I'm like, I just slammed into their skull.
Scoozies.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
So it was a 1 mile hustle,
Yeah.
Yeah.
1.04.
So we're sitting there. Now, thank God the theater's cold, which most theaters are. Thank God, because I'm just sitting there, just sweat's just pouring off me.
Still took me 15 minutes to cool off.
I know. And it ended up being a fantastic show.
Yep.
It was so
It's a lot of
fun,
fun.
and well done. So,
Unexpected
yes.
for me.
For me, too.
Yeah.
I was completely surprised with the show.
Yeah.
You didn't know
Didn't know.
people are allowed to watch that.
I had ideas what we're gonna see, and it was beyond. It's like when you go to a Cirque du Soleil show for the first time. If you've never
Yeah.
been to Cirque du Soleil,
No.
maybe you've seen them on TV or you've seen in the news and you see a little bit of it, and you're like, oh, that's interesting. But I mean, whatever. And then when you're actually in a Cirque du Soleil show, when you're in a Cirque du Soleil show and you're watching it, it's like, how are they actually
Yeah.
How are they actually doing that
Yeah.
in front of me?
Yeah.
Like, it's unbelievable. That's
Amazing.
kind of what this thing was like. So, no, it was a great time.
It was.
It was good.
Melissa, what was your favorite part of the trip?
I definitely think this show was great. That was a highlight.
Oh, you got a coffee mug from there too, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
I'll do all three. So, Dublin, it would have been the view from the top of the Guinness tour that we took.
Yeah.
The view up there was gorgeous. And then Paris was the food, and then Bastille Day, and to be there celebrating with the people of France. The vibe was pretty cool.
Yeah.
To be a part of. And the show, of course. And then London. London, I think it was Mr. Fogg's.
Oh, I forgot
All
about
of the
that.
Mr.
Yeah,
Fogg's
all the
we
Mr.
ended up
Fogg's.
going to, and
Yeah.
the Rum Festival too. I mean, that's
That's a given.
but Mr. Fogg is kind of a chain tavern bar thing, but each tavern is unique and it's very eclectic. Lots of knickknacks, and they have a theme, and it's kind of like a speakeasy. They were a lot of fun, and they had like 10 of them.
One of them was legit a speakeasy.
It was.
Yeah.
Where you walk
Yeah.
into a post office and they're like, "Are you here for a?"
That wasn't a Mr. Fogg's, though, was it?
Oh, it was not. You're
No.
right. But
That
same.
one was
But
fun
the
too.
first one we went to, though,
Yeah, the first.
where you had to follow
Oh.
the ball.
Explain that, because that was really cool.
So that was the telephone. So we
Yes.
rolled in, and they had stairs immediately that went downstairs.
And a hostess.
And the hostess
stand.
was standing, and she's like, "Do you have reservations?" We're like, "No." And she's like, "Well, let me call and see if they have availability." So she calls, and she's like, "Just 1 second." And she hung up, and all of a sudden, there's a telephone, old style telephone, on the wall behind all of us, and it's ringing.
Like think Mary Poppins, old
Yes,
school.
You know, with the one you have to
Wow.
hold to your
Yes.
ear and you
Right,
speak
you
in the other
speak
one.
into the-
So anyways, it starts ringing, lighting up, and I turned and looked at the guys, and I'm like, "I think you're supposed to answer that." And she kind of gave us the nod, like, "Yeah, you are." So then Patrick answered it, and then not just in his ear to where he could hear it, but over like the intercom, the voice came and said what instructions to do. Follow this ball. It was like a croquet ball
Yeah.
on a track, and it went down the stairs. Anyways, the whole theme to it, we go downstairs. The ball was at the bottom. There were people there to greet us. There's a whole theme with all of them, and they
Yeah.
were all different.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
very
pretty
cool.
cool.
I like.
We didn't get to all of them. I think
No.
that would be a fun checklist to possibly check off one day.
Absolutely.
That was fun.
Well, there was
My favorite was the mail room.
The mail
The
room,
mail room was very cool.
which
Yeah,
was
you-
like a Mr. Fogg's but different. They
Yeah,
had their own
you-
thing.
Order certain drinks on the menu, and they put them inside of a little mail tube, kind of like at the bank.
yeah.
You stick your cash or whatever in, and it gets sucked up the tube. Well, you order the drink, and then they have tubes going all over the room. And then whenever yours is ready, you get to see it push through the tubes to a dropping point where you have to go pick it up.
Yeah. That was very cool. And
That
then
was fun.
they should have tell you, like, you had to
That's one of
guess
my
what number it
favorites.
was. You had to guess what station to go to. That was a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
It was pretty cool.
The one that I really liked the most was the one that actually Eric and I did ourselves. So we went to one that was a old underground tube station. So it used to be a subway station, and it actually was a bomb shelter or raid, bomb raid station or
So you
whatever.
could go down there and be safe.
Protect-
Absolutely.
area.
Yeah. So when the Germans were flying over
Mhm.
and you had to go somewhere, this was one of the stations. They all went to the tube. This is one of the stations you would go to. Now, it's too small, so they went ahead and made it like shut it down several years ago as they were like modernizing the tube.
Sure.
When I say several, I mean like in the 50s.
Right.
And so the company bought it and they converted it into a tavern. and pub. And you walk down there, it's got the old subway tile. It's got all the London Underground stuff, the big signs. It's all period related too. So it's like, for the war effort, don't waste time on lipstick and high heels. You can't run in high heels if you need to seek shelter. I mean, things like that. It was.
But that's the way they used to advertise.
It is. It's the old timey, like,
Sure.
you need to be safe. So here's how we do it to be safe. So it was really cool to see all that. And they had a lady in there that was playing piano and singing. And what she would do is she was taking all modern songs or in old songs and then changing them into like ragtime or whatever that old
Oh,
1940s,
cool.
30s,
Piano.
40s, and playing it. And it was just
She had the hair, the makeup.
Oh.
She played the part completely.
absolutely. She was.
Almost wanted to get a picture with her, but that'd
I
been
know.
weird.
I know, right? She'd have done it for
Yeah.
some cash. But it was a really great experience. And if you saw on Facebook, I think I posted a picture of me drinking something out of Queen Elizabeth's head. That's where that was taken at. But to bring the cup over here, I ordered the Elizabeth. It's Queen Elizabeth's bust. But it's a cup, and you drink your drink out of it. It was so weird, but it was delicious. So the menu was an old newspaper from the 1940s. You know, it just
fun.
they just really themed it up perfect.
Attention to detail.
There's a whole section that was actually a subway car, and you could go in the subway car and have your food in there or your drinks in there and stuff. So I mean, it's oh my gosh, and let's not forget the peppers.
Oh, those were good.
Yeah. Those
Oh.
were good.
They were like, Melissa, you're gonna have to tell me on this. They were like marinated. What, I don't know what kind of red pepper that's called.
They're like a cherry bomb pepper. I know there's a special name for them, but they're like the red peppercini round peppers.
About 1.5 inches in diameter.
Yeah, they're not super spicy. They come in red, and I've seen green before. You could probably get them in a jar at the grocery store, but they're marinated. And then these were stuffed with like a whipped feta.
Oh,
They were kind of a tangy,
so
oily
good.
marinade with that feta in the middle. And all the Fogs served them.
Yes.
Mr. Fogs. They all had them on their
So
menu.
I'm sure it was olive oil with whatever spices or
Yeah.
whatever they wanted to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was pickled. The pepper was pickled, and then they stuff it with the feta, and then they all go in big jars covered in an oil of some sort. So, yeah.
And they never served it the same way.
no.
Each place we went served it in a different shape, different type of glass, different presentation. You may get a plate of them. You may get a bowl of them. You may get a hollowed out Coca-Cola can. Like it just they were always different no matter how you ordered them. And the quantity varied too.
It
So
did.
sometimes you would get 4, which worked out great because that's one a person. Sometimes you'd get 12, and it's like, all right. But they were all the exact same price. So it was very confusing.
It was. It was. But those were good.
Yeah, I look forward to when we do go back at some point in a few years. They had a gin bar, which I hate gin. I'm not a gin fan at all. But I have had a few gin, not many, but a few gin cocktails that are really, really good.
Sure.
And I have a feeling they're the kind of people that would do one well.
Yeah.
So they have a gin bar. They had a botanical garden bar
Oh, wow.
that it was. We discovered it, and then it was closed like the next 2 days, so we weren't
Yeah.
able to go to it, unfortunately. So I'd love to go there. I think Eric would probably really
Yeah.
enjoy that one as well.
Yep.
Those are the two that like stand out in my head of like I can't wait to go to.
Yeah.
But
It was a great summer.
it was a great summer,
Yeah.
and it was nice to get away from the heat for a little bit.
For sure.
I did think it was funny in Paris when they were talking about how hot it was.
I
And
thought it
then
was hot.
For
it was
them, it was hot,
it was hot, but it
but
wasn't.
not comparatively.
It wasn't what we
No.
had just had in Columbus.
No.
Columbus had a heat wave this summer that was brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paris is going to be like 85 degrees one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're like, well, the heat index in
Yeah,
Columbus was
exactly.
it was
Yeah.
106 the other
We're
day.
like,
So
sweet. Thanks for the cool weather, Paris.
no, it was a great time. I enjoyed it a lot. I look forward to the opportunity to go back at
You-
some point.
What did you two do?
Yes.
Not together, but Zucchini Bread. Did you
Maybe
do something?
we did do something together.
Well, let's
Oh.
hear it.
Yeah. All right. Story time. Hey now.
Jerry's like,
Jerry's like, was I present?
Jerry's like, I thought we agreed not to talk about that.
No, Annie and I just hung out. And, enjoyed work, and that's about it.
House parties?
No.
No. Nothing to talk about.
So,
Annie may have had a few people over, but you'd have to talk to her about that.
Well,
yeah.
we noticed the ring camera system was turned off.
Yeah. What's
so
up with that?
if you would like to explain.
I know
I'm not-
you're finishing
not
summer
sure.
up with a camping trip.
Yes.
You're pretty
I'm gonna
excited
be
about
going
that?
camping next weekend.
What?
Weekend after. No, next
Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day weekend.
Oh, where are you going?
Jackson Lake.
It's in Wyoming.
I was
South.
just about to say, is that Wyoming?
Yeah.
I don't know where it's at.
Where is
no,
it?
Is that
it's
next to
south about
Jackson
an
Hole?
hour and a half.
Okay. South of
Uh,
here, about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Okay. And your friends are just by yourself?
Yep. I'm going with some friends.
Cool. Tent camping?
Yes.
Are you bringing a
Permanent
cot?
camping.
Or
No. She has like the mattresses, like air
Yeah.
mattress.
yeah.
Yeah, and sleeping bags.
We used, Dad and I, as a kid, we went camping a lot. It was an affordable way to see the country, and if in a tent especially, like
Yeah.
it's
Oh, sure.
it's dirt cheap. So we would do primitive camping. We would occasionally bougie it up with a spot that had like electricity and water, but usually we wouldn't. We'd get the $14 a night, $9 a night,
Right.
basic. And those were always my favorite. I love the primitive stuff. Now, that being said, I do need to disclose we had a cabin tent, and we had a 2-room cabin tent, and we had figured out a way to put a tarp over the tent in such a way that we actually built a porch for it, and it was kind of chalet style with the steep pitched roof, and that was our place to sit if it rained. We would always build a huge campfire, which if y'all know me and fire, that checks out.
Special relationship.
Yes, but we we brought cots with big thick mattresses and stuff on it. Like we had a primitive camping spot in the sense that we didn't have running water or electricity.
Right.
That's where it
Everything
ended.
else was a glamp.
Everything else was a glamp. We didn't have air conditioning, but we always stayed in a place where it was climate controlled. So at night it was cool. During the day it'd be hot, but you don't. When you're out there doing stuff, you don't really care, right? Like if you're
Right.
hiking, it's gonna be hot. So no, that was always. I love primitive camping. I loved tent camping. With that, now I had friends of mine that were like, "Oh no, we bring a suitcase, a sleeping bag, and that's it." And I'm like,
Yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't go that primitive, but we will have a fire pit, not a grill, so I'm kind
Yeah.
of excited about that.
"Gonna bring
Um,
some hot dogs on a stick."
Hot dogs,
S'mores.
probably. I really want to do the bananas and chocolate and marshmallows.
I'm sorry, what?
Bananas?
Well, yes, I know what that is, but how do you what do you grill them over the fire?
Mhm.
Stop it, Jerry. Have you heard of such?
No, sounds good.
It sounds really good, doesn't it? You kind of caramelize the outside of the banana a little bit.
Do you sprinkle your banana with sugar before you put it
So
over?
You can just.
Ooh, like a banana brulee.
Ooh.
I mean, I suppose you could get that fancy.
Do you come
but
out there with
just-
a torch? So you're just like a creme brulee torch?
Right. Yeah, the fire didn't do a good enough job. No, just in the aluminum foil, you do your banana and chocolates, marshmallows, close it up, set it on the fire, and let it melt a little bit.
So it almost makes a pudding.
Probably. It's been a
softens-
while since I've done it. I haven't been camping for a little bit, but I'm going to have to, Google it to make sure, because I'm sure there's something else in there that... I just remember they were really good when
You
I
could
had
probably crumble a
Sounds
cookie
great.
to get a little crunch in
Ooh,
it
yeah. Imagine
afterwards.
a little- like
graham
an Oreo-
crackers.
Graham cracker.
Oh,
I was thinking Oreo.
Oreos?
Because Oreos and bananas works.
It does.
It does work.
Oh, that sounds
Ooh.
really good.
Or
I haven't gone shopping yet. Damn it.
Darn it.
what is with the
Darn it, I'm
profanity?
sorry.
Or get some
Dag nabbit.
get some red velvet cake. Let it dry out a little bit, and then crumble it over the.
Ooh.
Oh, hey now, can you tell we haven't had dinner? No.
I'll have to make some of that before I go then.
That was part of our bouginess. We traveled with a propane grill and a propane stove, and so if we were making anything, I never cooked over a fire like that. I wish we would have. We never did. So,
I
But
mean, we'll see how it goes. It's been, like I said, it's been a while since I've been camping that way. So
I have a
we'll
feeling.
see.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah, I have a feeling
I'm
you'll do
very
good.
excited.
Yeah. Jerry, what did you and Don do?
I want pictures.
I went on vacation to see my mom as well as spend time with my best friend
Fun.
and for his birthday. And Don went on his own little mini vacation to his family. So separate vacations, that's the way to go.
Which directions did y'all go?
I went south and he went north.
Oh.
So,
Did you have fun?
oh, it was
Nice.
great.
Good.
It was awesome. Talking about heat wave, we were in Savannah, Georgia, and like the actual temperature was like 107,
Wait.
106.
Was this July or August?
July? Mid-July.
But you did the ghost tour in Savannah, right?
Yep, we did. It was fun. Got
What-
to see a lot of landmarks.
Where did y'all stay? At a hotel or Airbnb? Or
It was an Airbnb, so
Ah.
one of our friends that went with us, her brother owns the place, so he gave us a really, really good deal for 4 days.
Nice.
Yeah, so we stayed there. It was like a 2-bedroom, 2-bath Airbnb.
Nice.
I didn't know that it was right above a bar.
Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah. So I get there and everything's quiet, but about, I guess it was like 6, 7 o'clock, music starts and you hear thump, 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 thump.
Yep.
And it goes to like 3 a.m. And, but
Oh.
we were all partying anyway. So it was
Listen,
fun.
I obviously I love a good bar, and I certainly have had some fun experiences there. I do believe, we have talked about alcohol quite a bit on the show. I do believe you should drink in moderation if you're going to drink at all, and certainly know your limits and don't drive after you drink. But the idea of having an Airbnb or a hotel room over a bar, kill me. Like,
Right? When you're
there's-
done, you want to be done.
Oh
right?
yeah, because I want like on my time. I believe 10 p.m. is quiet time. Like I don't want anything after that. You know what I mean? Even when we did our Airbnb out in Oregon, that was kind of our rule too. Was 10 p.m.
Yeah.
We were still hanging out outside the pool because it was it was so hot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we were outside the pool, but like at 10 p.m. on the dot when the cuckoo went off, we were just like, that's it. So we can still splash, but we have to use our inside voices.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine being across on top of a bar till that late at night.
It wasn't that bad because, like I said, we were all partying and we were out late and everything ourselves. So, I mean, even whenever we got home, I mean, it'd be like midnight or something coming back, and
Yeah.
you'd hear the music, but I'd be so exhausted that I was out.
Yeah.
It didn't bother me.
It's been a while since you hung out with your friends down there. How long has it been?
Well, his birthday's in July, and usually we do the Expo.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So I never get to go. I'm always like, sorry, I can't go. I've got to film or do something. And so this was the one year that we didn't do it. So I planned this back in February, like, okay, I'm going to go. And
Cool.
that's what we did. We hung out down there, did shopping, walked around all Savannah, and great places to eat. And
Were there any of the Midnight and Garden of Good and Evil stuff that you
yep,
saw?
on the ghost tour, we did
Okay.
that. We actually seen the house.
Oh, that's
that-
exciting.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Hold on now. Okay, I've been to Savannah and I did a ghost tour. What are you talking about? The Midnight of Garden of Good and Evil. What?
Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. It's a book,
It was,
and they did a movie.
Is this by
And it's
Agatha?
a-
And it's
Agatha?
Based-
Agatha?
Oh no,
Oh,
and it's
this
a true
was
story.
just based on a true story in the 90s. I think
Late
they did
80s,
it.
early 90s.
Yeah.
1990s?
Yes.
Okay. I know nothing about this. Do you?
You guys have not.
No?
Oh, that's where like when people
Oh.
say spill the tea. That's the first time I heard it.
Oh.
Was from that.
I
book.
just know the Golden Girls. The
Wow.
the Girl Scouts are they got started there, right? The Girl Scouts got started there.
I'm not
That's their
sure.
big.
I
That's
should know that because I was a Girl Scout.
I don't know.
You have to
I
trust me.
know.
Scouts honor.
I
So
On my honor, I will try.
well, it sounds like y'all had a great time. I saw your pictures again. I really do. I've only been to Savannah once, and I had such a good time. I really do want to go back and spend some more time there when I'm not, having to attend meetings and all that stuff. So when I was down there for the Panther Fleet meeting. I think we talked about this in the show last year. But no, I saw all your pictures, and I was just seething with jealousy. But
It's a lot of history in
Yeah.
Savannah.
It's
A
very
lot.
rich.
yes. It really is, and it's just beautiful with the parks,
Oh yeah, all the squares.
all
and
the
everything.
squares.
Yeah,
Like I
gorgeous.
had no idea all that was
Yeah.
there, and I'm from I spent a lot of time in New Orleans, so I'm used to old architecture and all that stuff. But man,
The main square where they filmed Forrest Gump.
Mm-hmm.
I got pictures of sitting on the bench and everything.
That whole area just takes the cake for pretty. I mean, as much as I love New Orleans, and I'm a huge New Orleans fan, if I had to choose New Orleans or Savannah, I'm going to New Orleans. But when it comes to just pure pretty, Savannah wins.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Their botanicals are on point.
They really are. They really are. And the people are nice. It's charming. It's the whole package. They just don't have the seafood.
Sure they
Not-
do.
They don't have the Cajun seafood. They have Atlantic seafood.
Oh. Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
they
not.
don't do
You're
the
not
Cajun.
that far from Low Country, in South Carolina. The Geechee country, and
Yeah,
they do a lot of
where
seafood.
they do
out
they
there.
do a lot of boils and stuff,
They
but
do?
they don't. But they do like. I was just talking to Kelly about this. As a matter of fact, Kelly, if you don't know, she's our fleet coordinator
Support?
for FedEx. She's fleet manager for FedEx side. She does all they do the Low Country bowls and all that stuff, right? And she talks about all the Old Bay and all this stuff, and I'm like, Psh, no.
Yeah.
Zataran's crab boil.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Sachery's like Louisiana hot sauce, Crystal hot sauce. Like that's what I'm used to.
Yeah.
That's what I love.
Old Bay doesn't impress me.
No,
It
but
just
it's
doesn't impress me.
but it's all the rage
yeah,
in
that
that
area,
side of
it
the
is.
country. So Old Bay took over the whole East Coast. I don't know how it happened, but like Jacksonville, Florida, to Maine, it's all Old Bay. I don't understand it, but even here in Columbus, there's a few places that. So I love a shrimp cocktail. Y'all know this. How many times have I gotten a
yeah.
shrimp cocktail with
Every
y'all?
time.
Okay. I love that when you get a shrimp cocktail in Mexico, it's in tomato sauce
Yeah.
with even a little bit of minced cilantro. I don't mind it in a shrimp cocktail. I love that when you get it in South Louisiana, it's this big Royal Reds.
Royal Reds.
I love, I'm just a big fan of these. And there's a couple places here in town where they do them, and they sprinkle Old Bay all over them. And I'm like, what? Why did you ruin the? Why did you ruin the shrimp?
Yeah.
So, yeah, not a huge Old Bay fan myself, but that's why I prefer New Orleans. The food in New Orleans is it's second to none. It is really good food.
I agree.
I
There's
agree.
nothing
Completely
healthy about
agree.
it.
No, there isn't.
There's not a lot of skinny Louisiana folk. Eric's one of like 10. So, cool. We well, speaking of being in Savannah for the owners meeting, we did. It wasn't a fleet owners meeting, but we did get invited down to Georgia again for Elite Fleet. So, Elite Fleet is FedEx's Custom Critical's way of celebrating the top fleets, and there's a whole list of criteria that you have to meet to do it. So we got invited down, and we got to spend a few days there. We were able to last year. We were able to do it, and this year we were able to do it as well. We brought Kelly and Jimmy down with us, so it's a chance to where it's like an award ceremony thing for 3 days,
Mhm.
and a chance to relax and all the the president of operations, the VPs, all the managing directors, they're all there, so get a chance to talk some business on the side, and they have little times throughout the schedule signed up for that. But outside of that, it's really just about relaxation and congratulating you on a job well done. And so we always appreciate that. It's a good feeling. Jerry, you went a couple of years ago in our place. They rolled the red carpet out, do they not?
They do. There's a lot of activities.
Yep. And it's even when there's not a lot of activities, or if there's an activity you just don't want to do, there's always sitting by the pool, and the pool is awesome. It's an infinity pool, and it overlooks the lake, so you can kind of and it's I don't know if it's heated or not.
No.
But it's never cold.
It's always hot there.
It's always hot. It could be because it's August.
Yeah.
In Georgia.
Right.
But it was a really good experience. A really good time hanging out there. Been to it for a few different years we've done, and again, when we haven't able to, we always send someone in our place. But certainly do appreciate FedEx sending Eric and I and allowing us to bring Kelly and Jimmy out there as well. And then we just did. So this is the first time in 7 years that we've lived in Columbus, Ohio. It's the first time we've been able to make the Irish Festival. And
Here in
again,
Dublin.
when you look at me, you should be thinking I'm always going to the Irish Festival.
Yeah.
And I do love Celtic music. I love all that stuff. And it's the first year we made it. Well, actually, okay, first year I made it. You made it last year, right, Eric?
Yes.
And who'd you go with?
My mom and sister and nephew were visiting us that week,
Okay.
and I decided to treat them out to something local.
I did something like I had to go pick a truck up or something, right?
Yes.
'Cause I was with
something
y'all-
Like that, yeah.
I was with y'all for the first half of the week, and then the second half of the week I had to fly somewhere. I think I
Yeah.
went to Texas and picked a truck up or something.
I
But
think you did.
that was when we were doing all those trucks through AA.
Yes.
So, but I got to go this year, and I found out after the fact. So apparently we had a few teams in town that were at the fair, and I was unaware.
Yeah.
And they had this really cute. It just sounds like I'm an alcoholic. They had this really cute pub that was on a trailer.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
It was this adorable
That's pretty cool.
thing. They said they could seat like 20 people inside.
Hmm.
I think 15.
I think 15 was
15.
safe. Yeah.
20 would be
15 was safe.
crowded.
Yeah.
But it's a portable pub. Now they don't have a liquor license, so they don't provide any liquor. They don't provide any beer, but they do have nitrogen and CO2 for you to do a beer tap, 2 different beer taps.
Right.
So if you want to do a Guinness, which takes nitro as
Yep.
opposed to carbonation, you can. I don't know. I don't drink Guinness, but so it's you rent it out and they just bring it and set it up on your property. They have these old barrels of that used to have whiskey in them, but they don't anymore. They set those up outside and they have chairs. They give you a bunch of pint glasses and all this stuff. So you can do a party and have a little cute pub there. And it's set up British. It's even green. Like it is.
Even green.
It was it had air conditioning in it.
Yeah.
Air
Had a
conditioning.
faux fireplace on the one wall.
Yes, and he said that the fireplace and the air conditioning both put out heat. So in wintertime, you can still have your party
your
with
party.
that.
Wow.
They even provide a generator so you don't have to use your electricity. So if you're going somewhere like a park or something where you have this, you don't have to worry about electricity. It's pretty slick.
It was pretty cool.
It's
Yeah,
not
pretty cool.
super cheap, but it also wasn't crazy expensive either.
No.
And
It
the
was
people
neat.
and they were super kind. I don't know if you got a chance to talk to them or not. They were
No.
super nice.
No, I didn't, but I heard their conversation with others because they were busy, and
Mm-hmm.
it was they seemed super kind. They seem like they like to have a party themselves,
Yes.
so they're willing to help put your party on. With a beer garden area outside, it was pretty impressive.
Yep. And they support locals. So like if you do, because they don't have a liquor license, they can't bring anything to you. But if you do want to get some beer or something to put in there for your party, they can hook you up with the local suppliers. And also they have local bartenders on call. So if you want to actually have it pay for a bartender to be there, they can do that as well. So I thought it was pretty cool. They
Yeah.
have,
They put the whole service
they put
together.
the whole yes, and they're trying to support their local friends and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think it's really cool. But so I took pictures of that and sent it to y'all because I was like, this is so cool. And like 3 hours later, y'all responded and you're like, yeah, we thought that was really neat when we walked by it too. And I'm like, I literally think I wrote back.
Did you go inside?
I think I wrote back and said, you're here.
No, I think we knew you knew we were there at that point.
I knew that Zucchini Bread was going to show up at some point, but I didn't know y'all were coming
Yeah.
Oh.
at all.
Okay.
And then you ended up bailing.
She did.
So
bail.
I was-
I
She
had a
did bail.
tryst.
We tag teamed in.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was completely like, I did not realize everything was going on. And then you said, yeah, we're here with these teams. And I'm like, oh, well, we need to hook up. And you're like, they actually just left.
They had.
And I'm
Yep.
like, okay. I guess they had loads to go run or whatever. And they were responsible. None of them drank or anything
No,
like
they
that.
ate some
but,
amazing food though.
oh
They
my
did.
gosh.
They were
They had some great food.
walking the food booths. Thought they were all enjoying
Oh yeah,
themselves.
food was delicious.
The food, it was good, but the lines for the food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You could tell it was good.
You could tell what wasn't good.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
could. You could.
There was one place we were looking at that was like a burrito of macaroni and cheese or something. I don't know, some absurdness that just sounded wonderful.
Yeah.
And so and then we saw the line. I'm like, I don't want to get this next Thursday. I want it now. So we'll just skip over this one. And we ended up sharing some. I ended up getting a. Oh, I'm so sorry. I ended up getting a like a shepherd's pie, but it was macaroni and cheese on the inside.
Ooh.
And it was like
Interesting.
9 different cheeses. It was unbelievably delicious.
Wow.
It was so good.
You know what I really enjoyed? We went to this one place because all the food was authentic Irish food.
It, mostly, yeah.
No, all of it.
Okay.
All of it. We went to the one place that was the Irish taqueria. So
Okay.
they had carne asada. They had
Yes.
Corned beef.
They had corned beef. Yeah,
Yes.
they had corned beef. They also had al pastor. So I didn't realize that those things all started there in Ireland. The best thing I had though was the Irish funnel cake.
Well, it's all about the Guinness marinade.
Right, the Guinness batter for the funnel cake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
really
You've
good.
heard of beer battered chicken.
Yes.
So it's beer battered funnel cake, which
Yeah,
is just
it's really good. Just funnel cake.
just beer batter, right?
Just beer battle. Yeah, just beer batter
just
you need
beer
to fry up.
batter.
into a funnel cake. It was
I
really
lo-
good.
I love a good
It
funnel
was
cake.
sprinkled with salt like a pretzel.
Nice. Came with some cheese dipping sauce.
Mhm. Beer
What is-
cheese.
Beer cheese.
Yeah.
Oh.
Another Irish
Yeah.
specialty.
Yeah. I thought it was weird they made it with Corona, but
Well,
no, I liked did you see the Irish falafel?
I did not see the Irish.
They had
falafel.
Irish falafel. They had Irish chicken shawarma
They
and
had
Irish
also-
gyro.
They also had Irish bourbon chicken.
Okay,
Yeah.
Really, they had
they did. I
the
saw
Irish
it.
bourbon chicken.
They did. I saw it. I love all the we were walking throughout there. They had these huge, gigantic booths that were set up. And they were just all shopping.
Yeah.
When I say huge, I mean they were like
huge. Yeah.
massive. Like
They were like 4 20 by 20 tents set up together as shopping. And then inside they had the smaller.
yes,
If you imagine that they had the 10 by 10 tents inside
yes,
this massive
yes.
tent, it was, I don't know how many
The whole
vendors.
thing was probably 120 foot by 80.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Like it was massive.
Yeah, it was.
And
And
each shopping cubicle
Yes.
was like 6 by 6 or 8 by 8.
No, they were like 10 by 10, the shopping cubicles, yeah.
I found only Ireland or only Irish. The shop was only Irish, and so at the only Irish place, I took a picture of the proudly made in Scotland
Yeah.
purses and kilts
Yeah,
and
that
stuff. And
was
I'm
cool.
like,
Nice.
okay, only Irish. So
The
I'm
other
like,
thing they had at the Irish Festival too was they had the games.
That was fun.
the throwing the
Yeah,
like the
shillelagh.
Highland games.
The yeah,
cannonball.
but they weren't Highland because it's Highland
because it's
Scotland,
not
right?
Scotland, yeah.
But that kind of thing where you're doing the strong man stuff
Yes.
and strong woman stuff, they had them doing their thing too. Different age groups. It was really cool to watch that. That was fun.
It really, I know it's called the Irish Festival. It really felt more like a Celtic festival. If you've ever been, so like
Mhm.
back when I was in South Louisiana, I used to run sound for the Celtic Festival every year. So much fun. I missed that one. I got to work with some great bands. The Blaggards, look them up online. And but it was Celtic Festival. So Scotch, Irish, Wales, like
Right.
we just, all of
Yeah.
it. And it was so much fun. This felt so much like that.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, on Saturday night, the main band that like closed out the show at the rock and roll tent, and they were stinking good, weren't they, Eric?
Very.
They had like Eric. So they had another person, Allie the Piper, who I think is pretty famous. She was, I think it's Allie the Piper.
I think it is.
She was at a smaller stage. It's still a big stage, but smaller. And I know she does really great stuff, and a lot of people love her. So my sister went over there and saw her, and I really was in the mood. I want to do an Irish rock band because I love Irish rock music. It's fun to me. It's just something I've enjoyed. When I did the Celtic Festival,
Hang on,
I always did
hang
that.
on. Are you going to tell me that U2 was there?
Close.
U3?
UB40.
Oh, okay.
So we go and we do the Irish, the rock band. We actually call the last maybe 20 minutes of the act before them, and they were really good. So we're all excited for this Irish rock band that's going to just close the night out. And you know, if it's a closer, it's going to be the good one. And I will say they were great. They like really, really good. And they were also from Scotland.
No.
And it was like, huh. But those bands do all kinds of weird fusions. So imagine rock band bordering punk rock. I mean, like real rock. And also two bagpipes.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Wow.
So
I love the sound of bagpipes. So
There was one part of the night they had competing bagpipes. Like
Yes,
two,
that
they
was
were
them.
the only ones on stage, and they were playing to each other.
They did, yeah. The whole
Oh,
band
cool.
like got quiet or stepped off stage. The two bagpipers came up, and it was very.
As a matter of fact, I got recording of that.
Yeah,
Vince and I were leaving when you guys moved over to there, and the crowd was going crazy.
They were. Yeah, that
Oh my
crowd
God.
was loud.
Yeah.
Well, so Eric, you said that crowd. So I've only been there once. You've been there twice. You said so. They have this huge tent, and inside the tent, there's probably room for 2,000 people. And then the bleed over
Is a field.
is a field, like multiple football field size
Yeah.
fields, and it was packed. And I mean like packed. I mean like packed. There could have been 15,000, 20,000
Like-
people there. Wouldn't surprise me.
Like
Packed.
if I had left the tent to go get something to eat or drink or use the restroom, I had trouble getting across the field because there were so many people
Yes.
camping out.
It was like a Garth Brooks outdoor concert. It was
Yeah.
insane.
The weather was beautiful too.
The
I've
weather
heard
was
that in
beautiful,
the
wasn't
past the
it?
weather hasn't been that great either.
Yeah.
So I mean, this year the weather was beautiful, and I think everybody's just ready to get out and enjoy.
In the past, they've closed early or canceled days because of thunderstorms, and I mean it's in a huge city park, and it just gets bad when the weather gets that bad.
Yeah.
And we're in the middle of our thunderstorm season here too, so
We are.
you know but so this year to have the weather we had was just amazing.
And it was a cooler dip in the thermometer that
was.
It
weekend.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
It
was.
wasn't
It's
the
just a
flaming
beautiful
hot.
day.
It wasn't Cheetos.
Yeah. No, it was a lot of fun. I had such a blast. I mean, it was one of those things where I'm like, why have I not made a point to make this like this is something I want to do every year.
It was fun.
I enjoyed it so much.
I think the last couple of years that we've been in town, you guys haven't been in town the weekend.
haven't.
have you?
It's
Except for last year when Eric was here with his family
Correct.
and you had to get that truck. But in the previous years, you guys haven't been in town during that weekend.
No, certainly going forward, I believe it'll be a point to like we're
have-
going at least a day.
I have it marked on my calendar.
Yep.
All
it's
ready
a
for next year.
and it's a 3-day event, but we'll make sure
Yeah.
we at least hit one day.
Yeah.
I mean, I did notice too on the schedule a lot of the players because it's very music centric. A lot of
and dancing.
and dancing. A lot of the players are dancers and stuff. They, a lot of them did all 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay.
So, you know, except for like the very last night or the very last closer of the night for each thing,
Right.
that was a one-time
headliner
only.
kind of deal. Sure.
But everybody else, like Allie the
Yeah.
Piper, she did all 3 days.
Right.
So, you get to see most of that.
Well, I think
everything.
that makes sense too, because a lot of those folks are actually coming in from Ireland.
Yes.
You know, they're not necessarily touring the United States. They're coming in from Ireland for this festival.
Yeah.
So make the best of it. Be there the whole 3 days.
And they have all kinds of stuff. Like the first stage we stopped at was probably 200 people, not much, and there was some people playing the whistle, the flute, the mandolin thing. I don't know.
Yeah, the man. I think that's
Banjo-y
what it's
kinda
called.
whatever.
Harp.
There was a person playing harp and someone playing kick drum, and it was great. We sat there for a couple hours. Not for a couple hours. We sat there for probably 30 minutes just listening and enjoying it. And then we switched over to another stage that was a little more rocking. Had maybe 500 people, but it still wasn't. I wouldn't call it rock music. It was folk Irish music, but like
Right.
up tempo.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so they also had spoken word. So if you wanted to go listen to Irish stories, they had a tent that was just doing that. They had another tent that was doing, and when I say tent, I mean these are big canopies, that was doing a sewing lesson when we walked by. And of course, you know, my sister. She
Oh,
was
yeah.
just like,
Somebody
they said,
was-
Is that
They
the one
said-
where they were making yarn also?
yes.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
were
that was a
like,
great booth.
and they were like, well, you just take your thread. And my sister's head was like, what? Like, squirrel. So no, it was a lot of fun. Leather. If you want to buy leather, go to a freaking
Oh,
Irish
yeah.
festival.
Oh,
I had
yeah.
no idea. They had
Mhm.
more leather vendors out
Mhm.
there. I guess maybe the only thing that would be more leather centric would be like a Renaissance fair.
Which is coming up too.
It is.
It is. Yeah.
I've
We've not been there either.
I've never gone to a Renaissance festival.
I went to one years ago in L.A.
Yeah. Well, we have always called you the Renaissance man.
Yeah, but this one
yeah,
goes
so-
for like what, a month and a half here in Ohio.
Well, that's how they do the Renaissance Festival. They end up on the weekends and they go for a couple months. And
I like to do the one here.
I
We
would.
should pick a good themed weekend and go.
I agree. Well, they do the Irish weekend at the Renaissance Festival, so that'd be a fun one to go to. But they, all I know about the Irish festivals, all I know about the Renaissance festivals is like turkey legs.
Yeah.
It's a thing, isn't
It's
it?
a big thing, yeah.
Yes.
I need to pull out my kilt for the Irish Day.
You do. I heard you kilt it.
I did kilt it.
Yeah, it's been quite the summer.
And it's not over yet.
And it's not over yet. We still have more to go. We got a camp trip ahead of you.
Mhm.
Eric and I, in late September, will be leaving. We'll be out of the country for a week or so on a trip I'm taking my dad on. So I'm excited about that. Y'all have that thing
Yep.
in Bardstown
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Coming up.
coming up. And
Coming up.
what do you have going on, Jerry?
I'm planning on a couple things, but nothing nailed down yet.
Nothing you want to tell us about?
No small tax. Haven't nailed it down.
Nope.
No big ones either.
Maybe you need cement glue.
He's like nothing. He's like nothing big. We're building a house, but on a lake. Oh no! Well, it is. It is so good to be able to hang out and be able to be back in this group and chat with y'all for a little while.
Yeah.
I think we've been trying to get it started for the past couple of weeks, and
We
things
have.
have been so
So
crazy,
crazy.
that it's like, yes, we're definitely meeting tonight, and then a couple hours later,
Can't
we
do
have
it.
to cancel because fill in the blank.
Yeah.
Even today, like you won't know this because it's still going to drop on the same day, but we're a day late. We were supposed to record last night, and that got scrapped. So I'm glad we actually got back in here and got this recording session done. Someone today on the group posted, "Yay therapy."
Yes.
I loved it. I loved it. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so true. It's so true. I enjoyed our time together so much. We actually last week, it was super late in the week, like a Thursday or Friday, and we all hung out together at the house.
Yeah.
And out on the back porch and just caught up because we've been all running so far, like all these different places. And the way we do our recordings, if we don't get it recorded by Wednesday, it cannot go up on Saturday. So when we did this on Thursday or Friday, I don't remember what it was too late. So that's why we didn't do a recording then.
We just did a get together.
But we just
Yeah.
did a get together, hang out, and just catch up on. And I think everybody was like, "Yeah, let's hang out for about an hour and a half." It's we're all tired, and 3.5, 4 hours later, you
Yeah.
all left. Like it was.
and it was a Thursday night because we all had to be at work Friday morning.
Yes.
So yeah.
It
Yeah,
was nice to see our fact checker. I do miss him being in the peanut gallery over there, Mr.
Absolutely.
Don. And he's not bringing cookies to the green room anymore.
which is unacceptable.
No.
I mean, granted, we're all trying to behave ourselves and watch our weight, but still, it's unacceptable. He could
It
bring
was
carrots.
It was just nice
could,
seeing.
Yeah.
Watch our weight balloon
It was
Baby
nice
carrot
seeing
for
everybody.
me.
cake.
Round is a shape.
Hey, I'm getting back there again. I'm
Well-
telling you, I woke up Sunday morning to fresh cinnamon rolls. So, yeah.
Nice.
Well, we came home last week. We were gone for the weekend.
Oh,
We-
yes.
We came
Oh,
home.
I forgot about that.
We did forget about DCI, yeah.
DCI.
We came home from DCI in Indianapolis to fresh baked zucchini bread and cherry turnovers.
Yeah, that's what I call them.
Yeah. So it's like, it's not wake up Sunday morning every day, but yeah. When we leave, we come home and we've got fresh baked something or other at the house. And I have to say, no, thank you.
I was.
I ate your fair share of zucchini bread.
I.
Thank you very much.
That was one time because I love your zucchini bread. So zucchini bread makes zucchini bread. In case you didn't put that together.
Yeah.
And her zucchini bread is amazing. It is so good. And when I got the text, we were on our way home, and I got the text, "There's fresh zucchini bread here waiting on you." I immediately thought, like, I am so glad y'all stopped at my house, and I don't have to go to your house first, because I would have picked up 2 to 4 loaves, because they did the little mini loaves, and I would have eaten all of it, and then I would have cried for the next few days from gaining
Because you ate it all.
because
There
I ate
wasn't
it
any
all.
left.
Well, yeah, and just, but no, I was kind of hoping one would show up at the house, but it didn't. So, anyways, it doesn't matter.
Well, and next weekend is also Zucchini Fest in
Obetz.
Obetz,
Yeah.
and I'm going camping. I didn't realize it was the same weekend.
That's
so
ironic.
I know.
Is there
I
any good
really wanted to
music?
go to
Any good
Zucchini
music
Fest.
down there? No.
Not from what I saw on the list.
Okay.
Not this year.
Usually
no.
they do. They've had some really.
Yeah.
We've been
really
to a
big-
couple good acts.
Yeah.
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 Well,
but zucchini can be found year round,
is it like that?
just not as good
I get that.
some parts of the year.
Like when we go to the Strawberry Festival in Louisiana,
Yeah.
which we don't go very often, but when we do, like strawberries, you really can't get those year round, can you?
You can actually
Can you?
hothouse strawberries.
Yeah,
What?
it's just not, the same.
You don't find them here locally,
Okay.
but you'll find in California when I was out there.
Yeah.
There was a farmer's market I went to, and they had strawberries year round, but they were hothouse out of just north of San Diego.
So does hothouse mean like it was done
In a greenhouse. I'm
greenhouse,
sorry,
okay, yeah.
greenhouse. Yeah.
So we in Louisiana, known for the strawberries there, and they're the best strawberries in the country. I will stand behind that. But it is a short season. They're not making a ton of them, and when they're gone, they're gone.
Mhm.
Like that's it. Then we get then all of a sudden, for like 2 months, you get all Louisiana strawberries in all the supermarkets,
Right.
and then the rest of the time it's Florida or California.
Or Chile.
I think most of them came from California.
I believe it.
Yeah,
I believe it.
Uh,
We need to go do the strawberry festival because there's a couple of rum distillers in New Orleans that I would like to go see. And they're growing their own cane down there too.
yeah,
So
we grow sugar down there.
yeah,
They have a decent lineup this weekend. This
Don't- I
festival.
don't
they're just
wanna
names that
know.
I don't know.
Oh.
They're just names,
They're
that
just
I don't
names you
know,
don't
so,
know.
Yeah.
Cadillac
like
3.
North to Nashville's
No,
on Friday.
Never heard of them.
No thanks.
They're a local band.
Oh.
So if they're
Cletus-
local, it'd be
Cletus
south
C.
of
Judd.
Nashville.
Easton Corbin, Chris Cagle, and Shenandoah are on Saturday.
Okay,
Which, if you're a
that's-
country person, you would know who all those
yeah,
are.
I don't like Shenandoah, but Chris Cagle's all right.
I've seen him before too.
Well, if you guys go, pick me up some zucchinis. Okay.
And then Sunday is Appalachian Outlaws, followed by Chris Young, who I've seen him too.
Huh.
Country. It's
Okay,
country all the
yeah.
way
Yeah,
Yeah,
around.
it
country.
sounds very country, but it was country last time. Like it wasn't
It
Big and
is.
Rich once
Well, we
year.
went and
and-
saw Big and Rich, and then the
Yeah.
next year was Boys to Men.
Yeah, it was. I told Zucchini
I-
Bread she was going to miss out on trying zucchini beer.
I know.
I don't even know if we tried it that year.
We didn't. We went straight into the music.
We did.
That sounds terrible.
It kind of does. I mean, the only thing is if I can talk my friend into like swinging by Obette's on her way, but I think that I'm not sure which direction it is.
Are you
so.
leaving on Friday?
Mhm.
Peak season is just starting to kick off, and fall season's here, so it's gonna be busy in trucking. If
Yeah.
you are
Yeah.
listening to this and you've made it this far, and you're like, these people are nuts. What does Hyfield Trucking do? Who are these people? Why are we even listening to this? Again, like I said at the top of the show, we're just here to entertain you, inform you, yada yada, and we do own this company where Eric and I do, and everybody else works for him, that we do trucking. We do all over the U.S. We have these big Next Custom Sleepers and all this stuff, and it is the peak time, or peak season's just starting to get kicked off. So for the next 3 months, 4 months, it's going to be the busiest time of the year. So if you are interested in getting into trucking or doing what we do, now's the time to reach out. We can get you pretty quickly into a truck at this point. And you can call us at 1-833 Hyfield. That's 1-833-HYFIELD, also known as
833-493-4353.
one more time.
833-493-4353.
One more time, but from a gentleman.
It's a lot of threes.
833-493-4353.
And if
Wait,
you're not sure,
I thought
just
you
hit
said
it
gentlemen.
3333333
did.
and good luck.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
The
You
look.
will
The
If-
look. Oh my goodness.
If you're not sure how to dial it, you could go to highfieldtrucking.com
yes.
and you can talk live with somebody. You can chat, like via chat messenger, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern, or you can fill out a form and someone will call you back. You don't
Absolutely.
have to worry about the phone number.
And Melissa Buttermilk right here. She is one of our wonderful recruiters who will be happy to talk to you about everything we do. And Delina is the other one. And if you've seen some of our previous episodes, she's been on before. She's great. here. She's not local. That's why she's not on our show. If she was local, she'd be here. And they'd love to talk to you, tell you what we do, kind of introduce and outline. We work with Panther Premium Logistics, FedEx Custom Critical, and yeah, it's a really great business to be in, and it is again, peak season's just kicking off. It's time to make that money. What do they say? Make it rain.
Make hay while the sun shines.
Yes. If there's anything y'all want us to cover, please send us a email, a text message. You can comment on this video. You can call up Hyfield, talk to Melissa or Delina, and say, we'd like the Outer Belt to talk about fill in the blank. We certainly do love engaging with y'all, and you help drive the direction of the show.
That email address is theouterbeltpodcast@gmail.com.
Oh, yeah, that'd be... Email us. And then
From a gentleman this time.
And then don't tell us.
From a gentleman this time. theouterbeltpodcast@gmail.com.
From a wonderful Nebraskan.
The Outer Belt Podcast at gmail.com.
Is that correct?
It is.
Okay.
Wow.
Usually
She said it so slow. I'm like,
Yeah.
did I miss something there?
The emphasis is usually somewhere different, but
Yes.
she's correct. Yeah. Yeah. I
So
almost lost interest in what she was saying because she said it so
I'm
She's
slow.
sorry.
like,
but
the
I am
hung
from
in
the
there.
Midwest, you know.
Right,
Just,
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
take
The
it slow, relax.
Outer Belta Podcast.
So we're on
At
fourth
gmail.com.
season. Does that mean we've been doing this for 4 years, or just our seasons are wonky?
This is 4 years. Isn't it?
No.
No,
Mm.
No,
4
it's not.
months.
Yeah, 4 months.
No, it's not.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Please like, subscribe, drop a comment, share us with anybody that you're out there like, hey, you're over the road looking for some content. Listen to these guys. They're absolute fools, and they make just idiots of themselves. We would love to entertain and help y'all keep going. We are all former truckers, and we know what it's like when you're out there on the road and you need something just to keep you awake. Hopefully we can do that for you. We try not to put you to sleep, but if you find that's the case, we would love to talk you to sleep.
Yeah.
Vince?
Been there, done that.
No, talk him to sleep.
Oh, talk to sleep. You're getting sleepy.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Y'all be safe. Make good decisions.
Don't leave money on the table.
And keep those wheels a turning.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Ciao. So how was that for the first episode back?
I thought that went pretty well.
Yeah? Do you think
Yeah.
the listeners will like it? It's been so long since I did one of these. I'm like, what do we say? I can't believe I remembered the whole
The
like
opening, the intro.
the outro.
Yeah.
The be safe, make good decisions.
I was wondering if you can remember that part or not.
Well, I mean,
Took you a
It's been a
second.
minute.
it did take me a second.
It's been a minute. We're out of practice.
We are out of practice, but I think it was
But you
good.
know what
Overall,
we're not out of practice of is talking shit.
well, we can do that.
Yeah, we can talk some trash.
But we're not supposed to use that language.
No,
We're
I
not.
do think we need to get on point though with transportation stuff
We'll do
and
that
our
next
points
week.
of view.
We'll do that next
I think
time.
people like to hear that.
Yeah, we'll do that next time. 100%.
Okay.
This was needed. I think the audience liked it.
Sure.
I knew it would
Yeah.
be.
I tell you
I
what.
just got a text from Dana Lord. He loved it.
Well, he does that.
He does.
You know,
Yeah.
and Jay Hampton just sent me another ad that not ad article to
read
cover.
out. Yeah.
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 So no, I think it's great. I look forward to hanging out with all of you next week.
Yeah. We'll see you next week.